Hey guys, today I thought I would do my nails and let you guys kind of see how I have it all organized. So I'm going to choose some Trident spearmint and get a couple pieces and then use the gel on my nails, but I wanted to show you guys how I have it organized. I got this box back when I was going through IVF because I had all these shots and stuff, and it was really helpful to organize them. So I put all this nail stuff in here so that I can kind of access all of it more easily. And it's been kind of nice. I'm going to need this right away, this. Push this back. So I'm going to put in here pictures from this weekend of me dressed up as Elphaba, because as you can see, I've got all this green leftover paint from doing my face. So take a look at my Elphaba photos. It was so fun. But I've got that green paint, and I did those press-on black nails. So, and like they don't stay on well. They stayed on for like a day. And then I was like getting them caught on everything. So I was like, okay, I need to take these off, which now means my nails need to be done again. So I thought I would do some gel. And then I will, I have enough of those black nails to do it one more time. So I thought I could do that one day on here as a video, and then it would make really nice tapping sounds and stuff, and I can do that someday soon. But there's a particular gel color that I have that came with this kit that I have not used yet. It's pink, and I love pink. It's not obviously like a fall color, but I've been wanting to try it. So I decided I would do that today. As you can probably tell, I've got a little bit of a cold, and I'm trying to get over right now. It's been kind of rough. Okay, let's do this to kind of Actually, my whole family is dealing with like cold symptoms. The twins have ear infections right now. I have to look at this. Okay. Do this other. Okay. Not gonna do all of that right now. I was looking for these like nail cleansing pads. Ah, there. I'm gonna use just one of these in a minute after I push my cuticles back. I have like a little cut there or something. Get some of this extra stuff away. Oh yeah, like last week was such a busy week. I was out of town, back in town, had parties, had guests, like all this stuff was going on. And I got a cold like right before I went out of town. And so I just haven't really had time to kind of like rest and recoup. But thankfully, I have today, while everybody's at school, to kind of get everything back together. I'm going to be have a little bit of rest. I'm going to try some new meals this week, so I got to like prep some things. I can't remember if I told you guys this, but my sisters and I decided to like send each other several recipes so that we could have several weeks worth of like meal planning done. Just using like the recipes that we sent each other, which that was a good idea. So I'm trying one of those meals tonight that one of my sisters gave. It's like a one sheet pan, like all in one kind of meal, where you put it all in the same pan and bake it. So it's you make these chicken meatballs with ground chicken, which like I don't ever buy ground chicken. It looks really gross actually. So we're gonna have to like try to get past the way it looks and see if we can enjoy it. I'm gonna make these meatballs and then cut up broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and then you got gnocchi, which I also very rarely, if ever, use gnocchi. I actually don't know that I have. I have eaten gnocchi before, but I don't know that I have cooked it myself and had it. So yeah, you like put all of it on one pan together with this seasoning, and you make a sauce, like a lemony sauce. So we'll see what everybody thinks. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a hit or not, but you gotta try. You gotta try new things. Sometimes they're a hit, sometimes they're not. You never know till you try. So there are some new meals that we try and we're like, wow, this is the best. Add it to our, rotation. And then other times we're like, that was fine, but let's not do that again. But either way, it's still fun to like change it up. So that's what we're doing. We're changing it up tonight. All right, let's clean some of this up. I'm going to use this and get dusty stuff off my nails. Clean it off with this little wipe. Get them nice and clean. And then I'm going to use this, like, what is it? What's it called? Primer. Acid-free primer. Do this on each of the nails. This you do not have to cure. It just, I guess, gets the nail ready. You start to cure once you do the base coat. Guys, I just finished today. I had, my rental had expired, so it had to go through again for me to be able to finish it, but I just finished listening today to the book called Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte. I can't remember the last name. It starts with an M. Charlotte something. Anyway. Oh my word, it was so good. So good, but also kind of sad. Okay, so we're doing this pink sparkly one today. But we're going to start with our base coat. I think last time, I think I might just do one hand. Well, no, I'll probably switch back and forth. Because sometimes I don't feel like my hand always gets completely dry under the UV light. Like sometimes I think it needs a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is cure this. And then I'll paint this hand and cure it before I start on the paint. I do like the gel of this nail kit. The acrylic just takes forever. I don't know if anybody watched on Netflix Nobody Wants This. Season 1 came out last year and season 2 just came out on Netflix. And I've been watching that. I really like it. Kristen Bell and Adam Brody. I like Kristen Bell. She's funny. Let's see. It's really hard to get your thumb to do what you need it to do in there because your thumb doesn't want to lie flat when all your other fingers are lying flat. Last night was glorious. My husband was having like a guys' night, and so as soon as all the kids were down, I immediately got in bed. I read my book for a little bit and went straight to sleep. I had lights out at like 9 p.m., which is very early for me. And it was awesome. It was so awesome to be like in bed at like that early, especially because it ended up kind of being a rough night. Like with my kids having colds, they don't sleep as soundly. Like they kind of waking up off and on. So I was like, okay, well, at least I got in bed super early. But we all just kind of feel bleh. It's just the fall weather rolling in, season changing, time change. That was a really nice thing. Saturday night, my parents had my kids. And so my husband and I actually got to like benefit from the time change this year, which was so nice. Usually it doesn't matter at all because your kids are going to wake up when they wake up. They don't care what time it is. So it was nice to be able to have a slower time. Okay, yeah, so after you do the base coat, then you do your gel, your color, and you do 2 rounds of this, which maybe I should have opened this before my nails got wet because now I feel like I'm going to mess up my nails. I usually remember to do this. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That was crazy. Did I mess them up? I think they're okay. All right, let me go ahead and open up the top coat. And this was way easier. Why was that one so crazy? All right, let's see what this looks like. I like pink. It's sparkly pink. not enough. Like, some of those little sparklies are trying to hang on, but they're not. There's not enough of them for it to really make sense. But I do like the pink. All right, let's do this. Where are you? It's really kind of crazy that, like, we don't have very long until Thanksgiving. So bizarre. And my kids are out of school for Veterans Day next week. So we'll have like a fun family day. I really hope this government shutdown will be over soon. It is insane. My sister, like, they're in the military and they were hoping to come home for Thanksgiving, but like, they're not going to get paid again until the government shutdown is over, which is just so crazy. So if it doesn't end before Thanksgiving, they won't get to come home. We're all just waiting to see what happens. See, like that, it doesn't really make sense for that one little like sparkle thing to be on there because there's not enough for that. I don't understand. Okay, let me move this. I don't paint as well with this hand because it's not my dominant hand, my left hand. I'm trying to make room. Plus, my fingers on my left hand are still like kind of wet with the paint. So I'm trying to keep them from getting messed up. All right, does anybody have any fall movie recommendations to share with me? I would love to have some more good fall movies to watch. I like this. It's nice and pretty. Shimmery pink. They like put these butterflies in there, but this looks like kind of like a little bit like little girl to me. Like, I feel like I would put these on my daughter's nails or my niece's nails, which if they come home for Thanksgiving, maybe I'll do their nails and I can use these. And then they've got some of the like dips to make them sparkly and stuff. I will say, doing that gel last time I have a video, I think on my Patreon, where I did gel a few weeks ago, or maybe last week. And my nails are growing out now. Because when I keep them painted, especially with like gel that stays on good, I don't pick at them or like bite them. And so they are finally starting to grow out. And I'm very happy about it. Okay. Oh, it's going on. The second coat is going on like a hotter pink, which I like. I like hot pink. Again, not a very fall choice, but I wanted to try it. It's been sitting in here. I've been wanting to try it. Oh, we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to cure these first. Okay. Yeah, that's a totally different color. It looks a lot better with the second coat. Sorry about my scraggly voice. I did buy this cuticle oil, vitamin E cuticle oil, and it's nice. It feels really good. I'm going to do that at the very end after I do the top coat. I need to make another grocery list soon. I haven't done that in a while. I keep forgetting, and I really actually need to make some grocery lists with these new recipes I'm going to try. Yeah. That will be coming soon, I guess. I could go through those different recipes and write down what I need. Some of those recipes that were given to me by my sisters, I might not use. Like, you know, like if I'm like, yeah, I don't think my family is going to like love that. But it's still awesome sharing recipe ideas because I get tired of making the same stuff. I like to have a little bit of variety. There we go. We got a lot of good movies coming out this month. Well, actually, the only two I can remember right now are Wicked and Zootopia 2. But I want to see both of those. I'm so excited for Wicked. I want to do like a party and have a party and watch the first one and then have a little like break where we eat or something and go to the movies to see the second one. That's what I want to do. Just ready for the top coat. So we're done with this one. Okay. Here's our clear top coat. Oh, my hand is shaking a little bit. Last time for this hand to be cured. Last time. I do think this helps. Don't get me wrong. I do think this UV lamp helps, but I don't believe that it dries as good as the ones from the salon, because I have to still be kind of careful with my nails for a little while after doing this, because they're not completely like dry. So I have to be careful. I do think they help, and I mean, they definitely make them stronger. Like, they stayed on pretty good last time. So now my nails after this should be really nice and long and pretty. What is this? All right, they look good. Now for the last top coat. Okay. Then I'll try to see if this is dry enough to do the cuticle oil. We'll see if I'm able to do that on this video or not. I think I probably can. It's just clear. I don't want to like mess it up. My foot has gone to sleep. Okay. So here's the nails. Now, let's just do a little bit of cuticle oil on each of these. Feels so nice. I'm going to try not to do anything for a few minutes so that they have plenty of time to fully dry. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you very soon.